So this knife here has got a pretty weak detent, and I just put a new edge on it. So we got that figured out. But I look down in here and you can almost see the detent ball does not look like it is sitting in the detent pocket. So we're going to disassemble this thing and see if we can make that detent pocket a little deeper and see what's going on. So I think I got it figured out. Took my little diamond bit and just rounded the pocket that's on the actual tang of the blade near the pivot, and it looks like we have a little bit better of a lockup. There's a little bit less daylight in there. Might need to do a little bit more, but feels a little bit stiffer. Went ahead and oiled it up with some KPL, and now we've got a little bit more of a shake shut drop, but it's nice and smooth. I actually want to think if I can fix the detent ball ramp. I want to see if I can get that smoother. This is a pretty inexpensive knife, so I'm okay kind of trying these things. I think this thing was $22, so we're going to give this a shot. Hopefully I don't ruin it. So this is the area right here where the detent ball comes in contact with the tang of the blade first. So we are going to make a little track right in this area with this kind of more of a fluted shape Dremel bit, and we're going to see if we can get that shaped the right way to where it's a smooth transition to get on this track to where it runs into the detent ball. Let's give it a shot. So we just did the grinding. You can see it moves a little smoother over the detent ball. So we're getting in the right position. I think we need to make it a little smoother. It feels a little grindy. I might need to sand it a little bit, but we'll keep going, see what we can do. So I think we might have done it. I can't zoom in very well. I'm just using my phone for this, but you can kind of see the slope. And then I went back and did it a little bit on the bottom. I tried to get that angle right so it kind of floats right into the detent ball track. You can see on the heel of the knife. So let's put it back together and see where we are. So I think we did it. I'm about to put it all back together and see if... So I think we did it. We put a little notch in there, used a couple different bits. Started with this kind of fluted diamond bit, and then finished it off with just something to polish it up a little bit. We'll see if I smoothed it up enough, but that's what it looks like. Let's put it all back together. So you can see once the lock bar gets disengaged, the detent ball kind of floats onto that ramp instead of kind of, I don't know, bunny hopping over the detent ball, but it feels a little crunchy. So I'm going to take a little piece of 3000 grit sandpaper and just kind of sand the edges. We'll see where we land. So we got everything done. I'm going to disengage the lock bar. You can see the detent ball is sitting on the ramp that I just made. It's not perfect, but you can see that it just kind of rolls over it as opposed to having this kind of double clutch action. There's a little bit. I couldn't get that ramp perfectly sloped. I'm not a machinist, but I did the best I could with the Dremel and some sandpaper. So you could definitely try this at home. Just make sure you have the right tools and do it on a knife that is a little bit less expensive. So just in case you mess up or the Dremel skips on you and ruins something, that you're not going to be too sad. But there you go. There's an in-home detent ball ramp.